Think of your React app like a toolbox. You're going to fill this toolbox with ready-to-use components that you can easily drag and drop onto the screen. Just like how you'd put together pieces of a puzzle, you can combine these components to create complete and functional web applications. When you first install your application, you'll have an index file and an app file. These are the two files we're going to look at in more detail today. The index file is your main entry point to the application, while your app component is the main structure of your application. I'll also show you how to nest components. This video is part 1 of a 6-part series, and if you're new to React, I highly recommend you check out the rest of the videos linked below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them in the comments section. Creating a React app is easy. We will start by going to the React website and copy this line of code. We will run the command in our terminal, and then you will put the name of your app. So in this example, let's just do React app intro video. Once the app is ready, you will see a list of commands that you can run. I'm now going to open my code editor. As you can see, we have our React application, and the README has those same commands that you just found on your command line. And now if we open our public folder, we're going to clear some things out. Okay, so I've cleared out the public folder, and now we're going to check out the source folder. You'll see we have an Index.js and an App.js. Now, for those interested in understanding the anatomy of your React app better, this next section is for you. Here I have opened the Index.js file, and let's just go through this line by line. First and foremost, we are importing React from React. This imports the main React library, which is necessary to define and work with the React components. Next up, the React DOM, which is used to render React components into the DOM. This allows your code to interact with a web page. The Index.js is our default style sheet. The app component is the main component of our application. Now here's the code for rendering our application. This line creates a root element for rendering our React application. The create root function is part of the React DOM library, and it takes an HTML element as an argument. In this case, it is selecting the element with the ID root from the DOM. Now this root render method renders the React application within the root element. It uses JSX syntax to define the structure of the rendered components. The JSX syntax allows you to use HTML-like tags to define and compose React components. Now, this Web Vitals is optional. I normally just delete it. It is typically used to track and log performance metrics to a console or analytics endpoint, so I will get rid of that and that. Let's look at our app component. Before we dive deep into the code, let's run our React app in the terminal to see what it looks like. I will change into the React app directory on my command line and type the command npm start. We now have our React app rendered on the browser. Time to go back to our code. Now, just like for Index.js, let's see what's happening here line by line. We are currently importing a logo, which we're not going to use, so we're going to get rid of that. And we are also importing the app CSS style sheet. You will notice that it is common practice to have a style sheet for each component, although it is worth communicating with your team if there's a preferred method to organizing the style sheets. The code defines a component called app. I consider the app component to encompass the entire page. It is here that I will add my routes and page views associated with them. And in a React app, just remember that these different views will also be components. Now for the JSX code. In essence, the JSX describes what the component will look like when rendered on the web page. Inside the app component, you will see that there is a div element being returned. Note that just like any other JavaScript function, you can only return one thing. In this case, you can only return one element. That said, it is perfectly fine to have elements nested inside one another like we have here. If you do not wish to use an HTML element for your component, you also have the option to use a React fragment, which I can do by deleting this div and returning these empty tags. If we return to our React app, you'll notice that the page still renders just fine. Notice how the returning JSX element looks a lot like HTML. The only real difference you may observe is that we use class name instead of class to add style. Now this works the exact same, and if I was to change my app CSS background color to red, and we now have a red background. At the end of the code, you can see that our app component is exported. This allows other parts of the application to import and use the app component. It's time to make your very first React component. What I'm going to do in the source folder is I'm actually going to make another folder, and we're going to call it components. I'm going to make a new file in this folder, and let's just call it button.jsx. Now you'll notice I'm doing title case for all React components. That is the standard naming convention for your files. You will also see that instead of JS, we're doing JSX, which means that we are using a JavaScript extension language. Let's go into this button component, and I have a special shortcut that I can use to get all of those lines that I need to build my component. You will notice we are once again importing React from React. We are declaring a function and returning a JSX element with a single element inside. We are then exporting this component. I will now go into my App.js. We will now import our button and return it inside of our app element. I'm just gonna get rid of all of this for right now so we don't have any clutter. Perfect. Let's check out our React app. And now you will see the background's no longer red and everything is gone because I deleted it from the app, but we have our div that says button.